They say it takes 66 days to form a new habit. Or they say it takes 21 days to form a new habit and then 90 days of continuous repetition to make it stick. Or they say there's really no magic number to how long it takes to form a habit. Well, as an inveterate Monday morning habit starter, I have only one thing to say about that. You'll never form a new habit if you don't start now. Good morning. I am Maggie. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. In his book, Atomic Habits, which I highly recommend, by the way, the author, James Clear, talks about his 2-minute rule. Basically, he says when you start a new habit, it should take no more than 2 minutes to do. He says that forming a new habit should not be challenging. It should be easy. Make it easy. It's just to get the ball rolling. He calls it a gateway habit. The tiny habit that starts rolling into other habits that roll into your bigger goals. For instance, if you want to run a marathon, form the habit of putting on your running shoes. That's it. Takes less than 2 minutes to put on your running shoes. But if every day you put on your running shoes, eventually you'll start actually walking out the door in those running shoes. You'll start running in those running shoes. It all goes on from there. I'm the type of person who gets completely overwhelmed by setting big goals. Big goals do not inspire me. They terrify me. Big goals make me feel small and inadequate. Daily tasks, however, motivate me. I love sitting down to plan my day, writing it all out, deciding what I need to do, the little things I need to do to accomplish maybe a project or a big task. But I write down all those little things, and then I love checking them off when I do them. I feel so accomplished. Tiny little steps that lead to bigger things. So inspired by the idea that a marathon starts with simply putting on the running shoes, I decided to make one tiny step towards not even fitness, but just better flexibility. So I decided that every morning, as soon as my feet hit the floor, I would do 10 toe touches. Well, I would bend over and point my fingers downward in an attempt to reach my toes. I can't say that it actually works out that way every single day. So at first I would forget. I would do it for a day or two, then I would forget. So I set myself a phone reminder to do my toe touches. And it gradually got to where I just got up, I got out of bed, I did the toe touches. So it became a habit that I do every day. So then more recently, I added 10 neck stretches, which is basically, I put my arms out to the side, I look to the side, to the front, and to the side again, 10 times. So I do, when I get up out of bed, I immediately do the 10 toe touches and the neck stretches. And what difference has that made? Like, how could that have possibly made a huge difference? Well, it has, because before I would get out of bed and I would kind of be sluggish. It would take me a while to be sluggish and wake up through my, getting dressed and getting washed, And now I do the toe touches, I do the stretches, and I'm getting dressed. Everything just seems so much more energetic, and I can't explain it, but it just is. And now within the past 2 days, I've actually kind of expanded upon it by every time I get up from my desk, because I do a lot of desk work. I do end up sitting at my desk. So every time I get up from my desk, I do 10 toe touches, or I do the arm stretches, one or the other. But it's like every time I get up, I make sure to move and stretch. And it has really just made a big difference in how I feel throughout the day. Where will it lead? hopefully to a better, bigger stretching exercise routine. But for right now, I'm still following the compounding on the 2-minute rule. So that's my life hack. Do one tiny thing every day that will make your life just a little bit better. So are you a big goal person? Or are you a tiny steps person? Or are you somewhere in between? Leave me a comment below. I'd really like to know. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Life is wonderful.